We're going to hit a lot more parties before Ascension Week is up, right?
As many as you can handle, Juahir. Or at least until we get thrown out.
Will they all be as fancy as this one, Arihnda? I feel very underdressed.
You're the guests of a lowly senator's aide. You're not expected to have a 1,000-credit gown.
Look, Arihnda, here's the reality. Now that Pryce Mining has a Dunium vein, you need support. Protection.
Protection, Uvis? Or do you mean takeover?
There are a dozen ways a big mining corporation can take over a small operation like your family's, or bleed it dry. If you would consider selling the governor another 21% of Pryce Mining.
What? Absolutely not. You're not getting controlling interest.
It's the only way to keep some predatory mega corporation off your back. You need to at least tell your mother about the governor's offer. As the general manager, she needs to know.
Which part of no is confusing you? I think you should get off our property.
Please. I own 30% of Pryce Mining. You can't just throw me out.
The Pryce family owns 70%, and the guard droids answer to us.
For now. Goodbye, Miss Pryce. Call me when you're ready to see reason.
Father? What is it?
Your mother. She's been arrested. The complaint came from the governor's office. They're charging her with embezzlement.
I'm sorry, Arihnda. As matters stand, I can't lift the embezzlement charge.
But Senator Renking, you have influence here. Can we at least get her out on bail?
You really don't understand what this is about? This is Azadi's attempt to take over Pryce Mining. There is a way I can help your mother, but I don't think you'll like it. I can get the charges dropped, but you'll have to sign Pryce Mining over to the Empire. You're going to lose the mine, Arihnda. Either to Azadi or to the Empire.
Because of the Dunium.
Remember, Coruscant could take it by fiat. Right now they prefer to play nice in this part of the Outer Rim. The question is, what exactly do you want?
I want to go to Coruscant. You must have 100 good assistant positions you can offer. I want one. I assume a new Dunium vein is worth the trouble.
As it happens, there's an opening in one of my citizen assistance offices. You'd be representing the interests of Lothal citizens visiting or temporarily working on Coruscant.
I've never seen anything like that before. What is he, some kind of Pandarin with an eye condition?
Now that's just rude.
Let's go over and ask.
Ah, Arihnda. I'd hoped to run into you. This is Arihnda Pryce, one of my aides. Miss Pryce, this is Colonel Wolf Yularen of the ISB, Senior Lieutenant Thrawn, a rising star in the Navy, and Ensign Eli Vanto, the lieutenant's aide.
Honored, noble sirs.
Colonel Yularen was telling me about an operation the lieutenant and ensign were recently involved with. The lieutenant single-handedly captured a pirate ship and saved a valuable shipment of Tibana gas.
It was hardly single-handed, Colonel. Ensign Vanto is too modest about his and the others' contributions.
Well, congratulations to you both. I presume you're on Coruscant for commendation?
Not exactly. There are those who dislike Lieutenant Thrawn's methods. But I'm not worried. I was an admiral during the Clone Wars. I still have friends in high places.
And are no doubt making a few more tonight.
Very perceptive, Miss Pryce. That's why I'm putting the lieutenant through the Coruscant social grinder. I think he did a remarkable job. I want to make sure as many senators know about it as possible.
Well, I'll be sure to look into the details when I get a chance. But right now, I need Miss Pryce to run an errand for me. I need to get a data card to Moff Ghadi. You know who he is, right?
So Renking has you working tonight, does he?
Yes, Your Excellency. But I'm sure he wouldn't have interrupted you if it wasn't important.
My secure datapad's in my suite. It'll just take a minute, and then you can get back to enjoying yourself. Get yourself a drink if you'd like, The droid can fix up anything you can name.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
I've seen you in my office several times, usually playing courier. Renking must have a high opinion of you. Tell me, have you enjoyed working for him?
It's been very interesting.
Of course, interesting. The most diplomatic word possible, and the most insipid. Here you go. You may take it back to him.
I think that's the wrong data card, sir.
A shame, Miss Pryce, if you had just taken it back to him. Too bad, really. So now we'll have to do this the hard way. That, Miss Pryce, is Polystine spice. Highly prized, highly expensive, highly illegal. And you, my dear, have enough of it on you to guarantee that you spend the rest of your life in prison. Unless you do exactly what I say. It's good to see you understand your position here.
Some allegations have recently arisen of financial and corporate discrepancies coming from my office. While these allegations are categorically false, I must nonetheless address them as quickly as possible. As I will be returning to Lothal for a time, I have no choice but to close several of my outlying offices. My apologies to those of you I'm no longer able to employ. I'm certain you'll find other positions soon. Miss Pryce, if you'd stay a moment. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I didn't have any choice. He said he would have me arrested.
And you honestly believed you were important enough to waste the time of a single police call on? We could have done great things together, Arihnda. I'm sorry I couldn't rely on you.
Whatever you were trying to do, you must not have disguised it very well. If you had warned me, I'm sorry I couldn't trust you either.
Trust? Don't be a fool. There's no trust in politics. Never has been, never will be. Now get out. I'm sure you'll be very happy back on Lothal.
Hey, stranger. How are you doing?
Juahir, Driller! What are you doing in the pricey end of the planet?
We have dinner reservations at the Pinnacle. You game?
I dusted off my old martial arts stuff and got into bodyguard training. I have a job at the Yencham dojo now. We do civilian training, but we're also licensed to train government bodyguards. You should come in for some self-defense classes sometime.
I'm still running my advocacy group. That's our real reason for visiting, actually. We have a position for an expert in mines, mining, and refining. You would be a perfect fit.
I'm definitely ready to move on to something else. Where and when do I apply for the job?
You just did. Seriously. I've already floated your name, and the rest of the group vetted you. If you want the job, it's yours. Just so you know, it doesn't come with an apartment. But Juahir's got a decent-sized place near the Senate building. She'd love a roommate. The hours will be long. If you're a mining expert, that means you get all the mining-related jobs. But licensed advocacy groups have prestige, if not power. You get more notice than when you were delivering data card packets for Senator Renking, and the pay isn't bad either. Let us show you how much Coruscant still has to offer you.
I have a job at Yencham... Star Wars. I have a job at the